Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if today is the first time joining us in this live stream, I'd like to introduce myself to you. I'm Nas Precious by name, and I help people to reset their health naturally. So today we're going to talk about something many people ignore. Yes, things that people ignore, things that people don't know that it actually matters. You know, when they are trying to get healthy, it's not your workout plan. It's not about your workout plan. It's not the supplement you're taking, and it is and it is not your willpower. It is your kitchen, a very powerful place in should I say, in a woman's life. Your kitchen, not just a woman's life though. Your kitchen is a very powerful place, you know. So today I'm going to teach us, I'm going to talk about on a topic that says detox your kitchen. Yes, detox your kitchen. And I'm going to tell you 10 things that you need to do, 10 things to throw away right now, and what to eat instead. So grab your water, grab your popcorn, sit right back and enjoy this talk show. I bet you at the end of this talk show, you will go home with something. You will learn something big today. Hi, sweetheart, Sunshine TV, my love. Aww, thank you for joining my live show today, darling. I love you. You're the best, baby girl. You're the best. I see you, girl. One love, one love. Please, baby girl, share this live. Invite your friends. They need to come learn today things that they need to do about their health. I love you, sweetheart. I love you, baby girl. Okay. So on today's topic, as I said, we're going to talk about detox your kitchen. So there are 10 things you need to throw away right now and replace them with something new instead. Yes. Because let's be honest, what's in your fridge, your freezer, and pantry is either helping you or is either helping your body or slowly making your body heal. Yes, is either the thing that is in your fridge right now, is either is making you, is either is healing you, is either is making you healthy or is making you sick. And I bet you, I know you would like to choose something that will make you healthy instead of something that will make you sick. So many people feel stuck, like they are tired, bloated, gaining weight, and always craving, but they don't realize their kitchen is filled with so-called healthy food that are not healthy. Let me just put it that way. You don't realize that your kitchen are filled with a lot of things that you think are healthy, but they are actually not healthy. They're actually wrecking your gut. They're actually wrecking your metabolism and your energy. A lot of things that we think that is healthy for us, a lot of things that we think that is making us healthy is actually wrecking our body, is actually killing us gradually without our knowledge. So but today, the good thing is that today I'm going to expose some of those items. I'm going to expose some of those items so that you can swap them with something that will actually help you, something that will help you feel lighter, feel energized, and more in control of your body, more in control of your health. So let's get right into the topic of the day. If you're with me, till the end, I will show you, I will give you a detox action, a detox action plan that will get you started right in this live stream. So let's do this. But if you're not, if you don't watch till the end of the live stream, if you don't watch the end of the stream, you might not get, the detail, or you might not get the action plan that I have in stock. So I advise you to stay right here. Don't go anywhere. Even if you're not opportune to be on this live stream, and then maybe after the live stream you get to see this video, please try to watch till the end. Don't scroll away. Do not scroll away, because at the end of this video, at the end of this live stream, I promise you, you are going to learn something that is going to be beneficial to you. At the end of this video, you will get to know that there are things we think are healthy to us. There are things we think that is actually helping us, but on the contrary is actually killing us. It's actually not good for our health. So without wasting much of our time, I would like us to get right into the topic of the day. So why kitchen detox matters? Some people might ask this question: why of all topic, why will I choose to speak about detox in the kitchen? Why does it actually matter? Why does it actually matter? What does it actually entails? Okay, so you know your kitchen is your pharmacy. For if but people don't know about this. Your kitchen is your pharmacy. You understand? Your food is your fuel. The kind of food you eat is the fuel that energizes you. But for many people, is a storage unit for inflammation. Why did I say so? Because when you don't stock your kitchen with the right things, when you don't put the right things that your kitchen needs, when you don't make your kitchen your pharmacy, what come even mean? When you don't make your kitchen your pharmacy, your kitchen actually becomes a storage unit for inflammation. So here is the truth. Most of the foods on grocery shelves today is ultra processed. There are these food are engineered to be addictive and not nourishing. So if you clean up your kitchen, you clean up your life. Once your kitchen is clean with some things that are not actually good to our health, you're actually cleaning your kitchen. You're actually nourishing your health. So you don't really have to go on a crazy cleanse. You don't really have to go on a crazy cleanse or buy expensive detox kits. All you need to do is just to start by removing that, which is not healthy in your kitchen. You don't actually need to start going grocery shopping. You don't actually need to start taking detox tea. You don't actually need to start taking supplements. All you need to do is to replace some things that are not healthy in your kitchen. To replace them with things that are healthy, things that will actually nourish your body. So now let's go into the common kitchen items that are silently sabotaging our health. There are some common kitchen items that are silently doing what, sabotaging our health. And you would want to throw those things away. You would want to swap those things away when you get to know about those things. You want to swap them with the healthy ones. So take your notes, pause, and rewind. If need, you know, um, if needed, and most importantly, take action. In fact, not even if, because it's actually needed for you to do what? Take action today. Do not procrastinate. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait for the next day. Do not wait for next week. Don't procrastinate. Start today. Take action today, and then thank your health. I mean, your health will thank you later. If you take the action today to live healthy, if you take the action today to you know to detox your kitchen and give your kitchen the right thing that is needed, your health will come and thank you later. So number one thing that you need to throw away right now, number one thing that you actually need to throw away right now, you don't even need to wait for tomorrow to come for you to do it, is what? Vegetables and seed oils. Vegetable and seed oils, you know, granola, soya bean slash corn. These oils are used in most packaged foods, and fast food. They are used in some all this processed food that you buy in the grocery store. So they are cheap. Yes, though they are very cheap, but highly inflammatory, especially when heated. So they've as in like they've been linked to some sicknesses like heart disease, obesity, hormonal imbalance, poor brain health, and slower metabolism. Yes, these cheap but highly inflammatory oils, vegetable seed oils, they have been linked to these sicknesses mentioned below: heart disease, obesity, hormonal imbalance, and poor brain heat. So today I believe I'm going to give you what you're going to swap with those things. So you can swap your vegetable oil with extra virgin oil. Yes, every extra virgin cooking oil. They are great for salad, not just salad the and low heat cooking. Unlike the other one that is highly inflammatory, this one is low heat cooking. So you can actually use avocado oil. Either you use extra virgin olive oil or you can use avocado oil. They are safe for high heat frying and roasting, the avocado oil. Or you can actually change them to coconut oil. Coconut oil is actually good for baking or some certain stir frying. So you can actually replace these three oils now with that vegetable seed oil, because that one is highly inflammatory and it can cause all those diseases mentioned below. Yes. So our advice if you go on grocery stores, or maybe you went for shopping, always try to read the labels. Read the labels on the things you're shopping, and if it says vegetable oil blend, please do not buy it. Please, because you're actually buying sickness for yourself. You're actually bringing home trouble for yourself. So it's very important that when you go to grocery shopping, when you went to go and buy things that you're going to put in your kitchen, always make sure that you read the labels, to know if the things you're buying is once you just see that on the label is written vegetable blend, vegetable oil blend, do not buy it. Just toss it away and then get the ones that is actually good for your health, which I've mentioned above, which is the is either you get coconut oil, or you get avocado oil, or you get extra virgin cooking oil. So these three is actually advisable to use instead of that vegetable oil blend. So number two things that you need to throw away right now, like you don't even need to procrastinate to do it, is white sugar and artificial sweeteners. You know, every day as a health worker, I witness a lot of people struggling and suffering with diabetes every day. Like majority of sicknesses that majority of people that is suffering from diabetes, man, is disheartening. So the earlier we start, building our health on the things that our body actually needs, the better for us. Why adding white sugar into your tea? Why adding white sugar into your cereals? Why adding artificial sweeteners? Something that will mar you, something that is gradually killing you, slowly killing you. Why adding those things into your meals? Sugar is addictive, and it's hiding in 50% of grocery products. Most of the grocery products you buy today in the grocery stores, they have 50% of sugar hiding in it without our knowledge, without us even knowing about it. And then artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose. Remember yesterday when I was talking about things that end with OSE, that you should avoid them? That is actually what is I'm trying to say here again. Sucralose, which actually it's actually end with OSE. And then saccharin. You see, this saccharin of a thing may disrupt your gut bacteria. And not just it may, in fact, it disrupts your gut bacteria and increases cravings. It increases your craving for junk. It increases your cravings for things that are not healthy. But today, you can actually swap those things that are not healthy. Like there are things you can actually swap them with that are healthy for you. And the number one thing that you can swap with white sugar is raw honey. You can actually swap that with raw honey. Maple syrup, but the maple syrup, actually try to make it in moderation while adding it to your meal. Then you can actually add stevia or monk fruit. They are natural, 0 calories, but these are options. They are 0 calories, especially for someone that is working on her weight, someone that is trying to cut down on your sugar intake. You can actually do these things. Train your taste buds. The less sugar you eat, the less you crave, because when you eat more sugar, you crave for more. It's just like someone that is just like a smoker. When the person might start from smoking one cigarette in a day. Gradually it will increase to two, from two to three, from three to four. Before you know it, you see the person smoking one pack of cigarettes in a day. And then the more the person is doing that, the more addictive the person is getting, and the more he craves to smoke. That is just the way it is. The way you train your body, the way every part of your body, be it your eyes, the kind of things you train your eyes to watch or to see is what it normally catches. The way you train um your tongue, your taste bud, whatever you put inside it, it's actually how the cravings grows. If you're always blessing it, let me use the word blessing. If you're always blessing your taste bud with sugary things, what do you think will happen? It will crave for more sugar. Why? Because that is what you always give it every day. That's what you always feed to it every day. So when you stop doing that, it starts craving for it more. Now, another thing that you should actually throw away right now and then replace with something else is white flour products. you know, white flour products, pasta, and white bread, and then crackers. You should throw them away right now. They are not good for us. Those things that I just mentioned now, their work is that they spike up your blood sugar. Yes, they mess with your insulin and then cause crashes and cravings in your body, in your health. Like, that is why if you see someone that is suffering or someone that has diabetes, someone that is suffering from diabetes, doctors always advise them not to eat bread, white bread, not to eat things that is made with white flour, products that are made with white flour. Why? Because it spikes your insulin level. Or let's say someone, okay, let me use for example again now, someone that is on a weight loss journey. Yes, someone that is on a weight loss journey. Maybe you're doing let's say you're doing intermittent fasting. Yeah. So, and you're doing that intermittent fasting, and when is your window period to eat? Instead of you to look for something that that does not contain sugar, or something that will not spike up your insulin, you decide to drink tea. That tea that you're taking, you might let's assume that you've not eaten anything, let's say from 4 p.m. till, let's say, 12 p.m. the next day. Now maybe you decided to eat by 1 p.m., which is your window time of eating, and then you decided to break that with cup of tea and white bread. What do you think will happen to your insulin? It will just spike. It will just increase immediately, because during that your fasting period, your body is actually you're actually, it's not, you have energy, your body have energy to work with, but the energy that is working with is actually fat, but it's actually burning fat. That is when that is why they say that if you're trying to lose weight, try to include intermittent fasting as one of your daily routines. No, now, as someone that's maybe after starving yourself for let's say for 20 hours. Now, your free window that you're supposed to eat something that will also help your body to continue, burning that fat as energy, because that's what it does. When you don't, when there is no added glucose, or when there's no added glucose in your body, you know that the body functions with glucose. You understand? That is where energy comes from. Now, when you don't, when the body does not have enough glucose to function with, what do you think it will happen? To start working with the stored fats in you, and then turn them into energy. And by doing that, you're actually burning fat. But when you're not, when you instead of you to eat right at that point, you now went to eat bread. Especially that bread is the work of bread is not good. It's not actually good to someone that is working on his or her weight. So, and I hope that this helps. I hope that you're able to learn something today about, for people that are working on their weight. I hope you're able to grab something today, that whenever you're on, you do intermittent fasting, maybe it gets your window, your free window eating. Try to break your fast with something that is, maybe, let's say, protein, instead of using carbohydrates. Try to break it with protein, because breaking it with carbohydrates will actually spike your insulin level, which is not good for your health. So, and I believe that after listening to this today, you will throw those. You will throw. In fact, if you see anywhere you see white bread, you'll be running. will be running because it's actually not good for us. So you can actually replace this white bread with 100% whole grain sprouted bread, like wheat bread. That one is 100% grain. You can actually replace white rice with brown rice. Yes, that white you can actually replace them with brown rice. You can actually replace them with buckwheat and oats. You can actually replace them with you can actually do some replacement with almond, coconut, cassava flour, you know, for baking. Instead of baking with white flour products, you can actually use cassava flour to bake. So number 4 thing that you need to throw away today from your kitchen. Number 4 thing that you need to throw away from your kitchen today is flavored yogurt, and fat-free dairy. These are often filled with sugar. They are often filled with sugar. So today, throw them away. Take them away. Every fruit flavoring this thing, just throw it away. They are not good for your body. They are not good for your health. You can actually replace them with, these what's it called? Flavored yogurt. You can actually replace it with plain yogurt. Plain full Greek yogurt. You can actually add berries, cinnamon or raw honey for flavor. Maybe, the truth is that plain yogurt, it's not sweet. And a lot of us doesn't like taking something that is not sweet. So, but you can actually add berries into it. You can actually add cinnamon into it. You can actually add raw honey, for flavor. So, look for life and then activate cultures for gut health benefits. Look for life and activate cultures for gut health benefits. So just for the sake of your gut, I know I talked about gut yesterday, and on our topic yesterday we discussed about gut health, the functions of it, and the importance of you trying to make your gut health healthy. Yes. So adding sweet flavored yogurt into your drinking flavored yogurt, or let me say keeping flavored yogurt in your kitchen or in your freezer or in your fridge will actually not be good for your gut health. So look for live and activate cultures for gut health benefits. Just do it for the benefit of your gut, so that your gut will thank you. So number 5 thing that you need to throw away today from your kitchen is processed meats. Processed meats. A lot of people will go to the grocery store, you buy processed meats, thinking that you are enjoying. You buy processed all these fish that is processed. Processed meats, hot dogs, bacon, and then their likes. There are a lot of them. Try to run away from them. They are packed with, nitrates. They are packed with nitrates and then preservatives that increases the risks. I mean, your risks of heart disease, or should I say chronic disease. A lot of us think that maybe you going to the grocery store to buy processed meat, or buying or go to the processed store, going to the grocery store to buy what's it called, like all these sardine and the rest of them, that you're actually helping your health. No, the kind of preservative that is being packed in it, to preserve it, till maybe the time that a buyer comes to get them. The kind of preservative that is in it is actually not, it can actually cause chronic disease for someone in the future if you don't stop taking them now. If you don't throw them away today, if you don't detox them from your kitchen today. So you can actually swap this thing with fresh meat. Go to the market, buy fresh chicken, turkey, and then replace them with all these processed meat that we buy from grocery stores. You can actually use grass-fed meats or organic cuts. They are much more healthier. They are much more healthier for us. You can actually use hard-boiled egg, lentils or beans for protein snacks. They're actually more healthier than you taking processed food, processed meat or fish and the rest of them. So the number 6 thing that you need to throw away today from your kitchen, you need to detox today from your kitchen, is breakfast cereals and then granular bar. Breakfast, you see someone, let me say, you see a mother, she will wake up in the morning, she will prepare golden moon to take as breakfast. Or maybe, all these unhealthy cereals, they are not good for us. They are not good for your health. Even the healthy ones are often loaded with sugar. The ones that we think that they are healthy, the ones that we tag in our brain that these ones are healthy, or is made from corn, or maybe is this or is that, or they are actually packed with hidden sugar that we don't know. They are actually loaded with sugar that we don't know. Sugar, dyes, and then oil. Those kind of oil that are not actually good for our health. So you can actually swap these things with oatmeal. You can actually swap your breakfast cereal with, maybe you can actually take oatmeal with fruit, and chai, fruit and chai seed. They're actually more beneficial to your health than those cereals. You can actually make a homemade granola with nuts, seed and natural sweeteners. Make it yourself. You can actually do smoothies with protein, fruits, greens, and then healthy fats. I talked about smoothie yesterday as well. So you can actually replace these things with healthy things mentioned here, and there are other ones out there. So you can actually replace them with these ones that are actually damaging our health. They're actually not good to our health. You can actually throw them away. So the number 7 thing that you need to throw away from your kitchen today is soda and then date drinks. I don't know. Just the way water is always coming up in every of our health talk, that's the same way this soda of a thing is coming up. Regular soda equals to liquid sugar. Let me just put it that way. I explain. Regular soda equals to liquid sugar. I explain. Do you know that a bottle of let's say a bottle, or let's say a 30 cl or 50 cl of Coca-Cola, let me use Coca-Cola for example, is packed with 20 cubes of sugar in it, or even more than. Now, when you are consuming, for someone that will consume 3 or 4 bottles of soda every day, or maybe someone that you might not even be consuming up to 3 or 4, but maybe you are always taking soda every day, just know that you're drinking liquid sugar. Maybe you just carry cup milk sugar, they drink them. That's just what it feels like, and that's what it looks like you're doing. And just imagine you filling your health with 20 cubes of sugar or more than every day. What do you think will happen to that health in the next 10 to 15 years to come? That's when you see the person suffering from chronic disease like diabetes. Why? Because when you're supposed to take charge of your health, you didn't do it. When you're supposed to be in charge, when you're supposed to eat right and then eat healthy, you were busy jeopardizing your health with things that, you know, with things that does not actually make you with things that does not actually make you healthy. But you can actually change those things today. Another thing is this dates drinks that we drink, date soda. They actually chemical cocktail, both will only do what? Damage your body. You see the regular soda, you see the date drinks that we take, they are packed with chemical cocktails, liquid sugar, they will only do what? Damage your body. So you can actually swap your beautiful soda. You can actually swap your drinking of soda today with sparkling water. Yes. They will say, this uh, healthcare worker don't come again. No, which one again be sparkling water? You can actually replace them with sparkling water. I always say it. Instead of consuming too much of soda, instead of consuming too much sugar in your health, why not try and replace them with water? Maybe if you're looking for something to make it, for taste, maybe you want something that will make it to add a little bit taste to it. You can actually add lemon or berries into it, for taste. So you can actually replace your almighty soda with herbal teas like hibiscus, peppermint, and ginger. You can actually replace those things with it. You can actually do coconut water or fruits infused water. Let me take myself for example. Before, I don't actually know the benefits of coconut water. In fact, I don't drink it. I don't like it. I'm one of those that I will tell you that I don't like drinking coconut water. Instead of me to drink coconut water self, I would prefer to, eat the whole coconut itself instead of me to take coconut water. But coconut water is actually more anyway, both of them are actually nutritional. Yeah, but I just want us to know that today you can actually replace drinking of too much soda with coconut water and sparkling water too. Yes, you can actually replace them with sparkling water. And another thing, number 8 thing that you need to throw away today from your kitchen is bottled salad dressing. You know, this bottled salad dressing are loaded with sugar, soybean oil and artificial flavor without us knowing. You go to the market, you use your money and buy something that is actually not good for your health. But then we don't know it. But today we know. So what is left for us to do is to do what? Is to change. Is to change it, swap it to the real deal, to the ones that is actually healthier. Yes, the one that is actually healthier. So you can actually swap this salad dressing, bottle salad dressing. You can actually swap it with by making your own dressing. By making your own dressing, you can actually use olive oil plus balsamic mustard. You can actually use avocado, lemon juice, or hummus-based sauce. You can actually use Greek yogurt, based ranch with herbs and garlic. You can actually replace this with you can actually use this as your salad dressing. Make your own salad dressing that is more healthier. You will know that, okay, oh, I made this myself. Oh, I know where I got the sauce. I know where I got this from. You are the one that make it yourself, not the other way around. Not you buying artificial something from the market that you don't know where it is being produced or how it is being produced. So the number 9 thing that you need to throw away from your kitchen today, like this one, I know it will be very difficult. This particular one, this number 9 thing now, is going to be very difficult because a lot, of there is no African home that you will enter now. Not just Africa. There is no home you enter now without seeing it. Which is what? Instant noodles. This instant noodles is doing more harm to us than good, but we don't know. Instant noodles and then frozen dinners, they are they are full of magnesium, sodium, and then preservatives. Almost zero nutrients in them. You see noodles, instant noodles, is packed with preservatives. There is no, in fact, there is zero nutrients in it. No matter how you claim that you prepared it, except not. Let me not just say no matter how you claim that you prepared it. Just like when you prepare it with enough veggies, when you add enough veggies, maybe little bit of noodles and then a lot of veggies. That is when it can actually become nutritional. But you eating just noodles, maybe you just see someone carrying a proof of fire, use that the spices in it, and then maybe add a little bit of onions. You're actually killing yourself, because you see that thing that you just did, that thing that you just did and you call food is not food. Rather, it's poison, because it has zero nutrients in it. There is no nutrients in it at all. So I don't know why someone would see something that is more beneficial to you and you choose the one that will not be beneficial to your health at all. So you can actually replace these things mentioned. You can actually replace them with meal prepared whole food. Meal prep whole foods, like sweet potatoes, like beans, like brown rice. You can actually prepare your own food by yourself. Cook home, made food that are more nutritional. You can actually freeze homemade chili or soups in portion. You can actually use your slow cooker or air fryer to do what? To save time. So these things are not beneficial to us. Neither are they beneficial to our health. Neither are they adding anything to our health. Rather, they are taking it away from us. They are taking away your your should I say your lifespan, or should I say they are taking away your health. Let me use that word, because when you eat healthy, you are bound to live healthy. You are bound to live longer, stronger, and then healthier. So the number 10, which is the last of the things to throw away in your kitchen today. The number 10 is what? Plastic for hot food. Throw away plastic. Do not pack your food with plastic, especially while they are still hot. Maybe you want to put them in the fridge. Do not pack your food with hot plastic. When the plastic is heating, chemicals like what's it called? Like BPA leach, yes, are entering into your food. And they are doing what? They affect hormones and fertility. Those chemicals, these particular chemicals mentioned now, which is used in production of plastic plates, and not just plastic plates, it's used in producing plastic. Now you now use it and produce the plastic plates. Fine. After using it to produce the plastic plates, you now carry hot food and put inside that plastic plate. And you know that when the plastic is heating, so that particular chemical that was used in producing it does what? It penetrates inside your food. It enters inside your food at that with that process. It penetrates into your food, and once it does that, it affects your hormones, it affects your fertility. That is why sometimes you see someone suffering from fertility without knowing the cause. So today I urge us to do what? To throw them away. Throw away plastic. Don't use plastic plates to put hot food at all. That's why if you go to the market now, you see that ceramics have taken over. So you can actually do this instead. You know, instead of packing them with plastic, you can actually use glass containers. You know, you can actually use glass containers to pack your meals, to pack your food. You know, to dish your food. You can actually use stainless steel to do that. Stainless steel food container. Maybe you want to pack food to work. Maybe you're someone that you are a working class, and maybe you don't want to, after cooking, you don't want to eat at home. You just want to carry your food to work. Instead of using a plastic container to pack that food, just look for a stainless steel. Pack the food. It will even make it to retain the hotness. Not just helping it to retain the hotness, it will also make it to be more healthier to you. It will not cause you any further problem or any further misfortunes. So that's the beauty of it. And another thing you can actually replace your plastic plates with is beeswax wraps. You know, silicone bags for snacks. You can actually use this to do that. So I believe that after listening to these 10 things that you need to do away with, that you need to throw away with, you will make a change today. You know, so you remember I promised that if you're able to stay with me to the end of the show, to the end of the live stream, that I'm going to share a kitchen detox plan for us. Yes, I made that promise. So I'll go right to it. I will share the detox plan for us. So the number one thing you have to do, number one plan is to audit your kitchen. Audit your kitchen. Someone might ask, how do you audit your kitchen? Very simple. You can just pick one cabinet or shelf per day. You know, check the labels, the tools. Toss the ones that are not okay, the ones that you know that they are not good for you, as mentioned above. The ones you know that they are not good for your health, toss them away or donate the junk. In fact, do not even donate it. Just toss it away, because you donating it, you're actually giving it to someone that it will also affect the person's health. So the best thing is to do what? Is to toss it away. And number two kitchen detox plan that because the plans, they are actually 5 in number. So the number 2 is make a healthy swap test list. Make a healthy swap list. Make a healthy list that you're going to use to swap the unhealthy ones in your kitchen. So you don't need to buy everything at once. That you make the list now, that you pick up your pen, book, and start and list the healthy things that you needed to, change in your kitchen after the detox, after throwing away those ones that you don't actually need. You don't need to get everything once. You don't need to kill yourself to get it once. You can just start with oils, start with sugar, and then flours. Gradually, you get everything that you need. So the number 3 thing says, restock with real food, not instant noodles. Restock your kitchen with real food. Food like fresh fruits, like vegetables, legumes, nuts, seed, clean proteins, not processed meats, not instant noodles. Yeah, these two I just mentioned is just for I'm just using them for as an instance. So restock your kitchen with real food. And another thing, the number 4 kitchen detox plan is prep ahead. Pre-wash, shop, and then store your products. Cook once and eat once. What I mean by prep ahead is you can actually buy carrots, green beans, cucumber, and the rest of them. You can just wash, cut, pack, and then put in your fridge. So anytime you want to eat, you just bring them out, prepare. You can just eat once or twice. Just prepare the one that you eat once or twice. And the number 5 is kitchen detox plan is post a reminder. Something to remind you of the healthy choice you make. Something to always be there to serve as a reminder to you, to tell you, hi, hi Siri, remember the choice you made. Hi Siri, you decided to eat healthy. Hi Siri, throw that away. Hey. So each time you look at that thing, it will remind you of the healthy choice you've made. So put a sticky note on your fridge. Yeah, and not necessarily be your fridge. Just you can actually put it anywhere that once you enter your kitchen, your eyes will go there. You can actually write on it, does this nourish or numb me? Just for instance, you can actually use that, for a quick reminder. Maybe when you just look at it and look at that inscription on it, does this nourish me or does it numb me? Then it might actually serve as as a reminder to you at that point. It might actually be telling you, hello Siri, that might not be good for you, that is not good for us. Remember, you've made a healthy choice to live healthy. So that is that for the kitchen detox plan. Remember, your kitchen should be a healing space. Always make your kitchen a healing space and not a trap. Your kitchen is meant to be a healing space. Your kitchen is meant to be your pharmacy. Just as I said before I begin, your kitchen is meant to be your pharmacy and not a place to cause you inflammation or to cause you disease or to cause you pain. Your kitchen is supposed to be a healing place for you. It's supposed to be a healing space and not a trap. So with those with what I've said, with the little things I've mentioned up there, I believe that we will be able to make a good and a healthy choice, and then throw away those things that are not actually healthy or are not actually good for us. So I don't want it to look as if I've been talking to myself since the beginning of this live stream. So I would like to, ask us a question. So which of these 10 surprises you the most? The 10 listed up, the 10 kitchen detox. Which of them surprises you the most? Which of them are you like, are you for real? So this is not actually good for me. Which of them? You can actually type your answer in the comment section. Yeah, type your answer in the comment section and I will answer you. And which one of them, which one of these 10 kitchen detox are you willing, are you ready to throw away today? Which of them? Just write it there, write it down there on the comment section, and I'll get back to you there on the comment section. Just tell us which of the habits that you're willing to drop today, and pick up or swap with the new one, the healthy one. So please, I beg you, please like this video, so it reaches more people, because the more engagement this video gets, the more it reaches to a lot of people that needs to hear this. And please subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my channel, so you don't miss the next health talk, the next health reset. Let me just use that word, because on this channel what we do is we reset our health, with natural remedies. Natural. Everything we do here is all about natural things you can do for the benefit of your health, for the benefit of living healthy. So subscribe, share this with your friends, share it with the people in your contact, because you don't know, somebody might actually be in need of a kitchen makeover. So you sharing it now can actually be a miracle to that person. So remember, you don't need protection. What you need is what? Awareness. You need awareness, you need intention, and you need simple life. Simple steps, all these things. And you can't change your body. You cannot change your body if you don't change your kitchen. You cannot, maybe for someone that is on a weight loss journey, you cannot change your look. You cannot shed those fats if you don't change your kitchen. If you don't change what you eat, if you don't change what enters through that mouth, that fat no will go anywhere. For someone that is dealing with sugar, with your diabetes, your sugar level no go come down. It won't come down if you don't change your kitchen. So change your kitchen today, make the right choice today, and then enjoy your health. So you can start with, one drawer, one ingredient, one choice. You can just start with one. Because when you detox, you change the way you live. When you detox your kitchen, you change the way you live your life. You change the kind of food you eat when you do what? When you make the choice to detox. So our next topic will be I'll be talking on detox your life. Today we talked about detox in your kitchen. So our next topic will be talking about how to detox your life. And I'm going to be sharing with us 8 everyday toxin you don't know. 8 everyday toxic things we do that we don't know that they are actually making us sick. 8 toxic things we do that we don't know that they're actually making us sick, and how to eliminate them naturally. Remember I said that everything we do here, we use natural remedies. Yes, we use natural remedies. So until then, stay conscious, stay empowered, and detox your kitchen. Do not forget to do what? To detox and clean your kitchen. Okay? And I want to tell you guys that I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. And I want to say a very big thank you to all of you for the like, the comments, and the shares so far. Thank you guys, and I love you guys. So see you guys on my next live stream. I'll be coming up tomorrow. So see you and bye.